Benjamin here, the Husky Runner, and welcome back to our YouTube channel, and welcome back to our Pittsburgh Marathon training series, guys. I know it's been a few weeks, but guys, we are about a month away from the marathon, and I need to catch you guys up on how training has been going. I'm not gonna lie, guys, training's been rough, and it's not been the actual training that's been rough. It's the trying to find the time for the training that's been rough. I've not been able to set aside the large chunks of time that I want to really get the miles in, and it's been a little disheartening. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bummed by it, and I was super stoked for the first half of this training series because everything just went so well. I was able to find the time to fit all the training in that I wanted to, and then, well, the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks, life has just gotten super busy. My kids wrapped up indoor soccer. We're moving to outdoor, which means more practices and more travel. Work's ramped up and been really busy. I started a new job last summer, so this is all new territory for me, but the last few weeks of work have just kept me really busy, and on my remote days, I would always try to find time to get a large chunk of miles in. That just hasn't happened the past few weeks, and even with recording these videos, I would normally take time on Sundays to set aside to record these and make them, but last Sunday I just had zero time, and then throughout the whole week if I could barely find time to train, let alone record this. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been a little bummed by the amount of time that I've been able to train, especially with us getting so close to the actual marathon date. The marathon is just about a month away, and I wish I was running more now than I was, and the reality is I'm running less now than I was. I'm back to about the amount of miles that we were doing in like week 2, and I wish we were, like I said, pushing like the 40-mile mark, but we're just getting over half of that in each week for the past 2 weeks. So I've been a little bummed by that, but I'm still excited to run the marathon. I never really had a time in my mind, but there was a part of me that would have loved to have gotten as close to 5 hours as possible. I know we'll still finish, but man, I don't know how it's going to look. I'm afraid that I'm going to just kind of fall apart on this run because I've not gotten the amount of long runs in that I would have wanted to. And yeah, I'm getting a little nervous with everything. But with that said, and even though I'm getting a little nervous, I'm still super excited to tackle this marathon because it's still something that I never thought I would have done. And even though I'm not getting in the amount of miles in each week in preparation for this marathon, I might not be getting the amount of training runs in that I want, we're still doing something, and I have to realize that that's better than nothing. And come race day, that those miles will matter. The miles that I have gotten in, they will matter, and it will change the outcome of that day for the better. So I just want to encourage you, if you're like me and you're struggling with training right now, just keep getting in those runs, keep doing what you can do, because again, it will all add up and it will mean something come the race that you're participating in. I know mine will matter come my marathon day, but just right now it's kind of hard to see that because I'm a little bummed with just the lack of miles that we are getting in. I know we're not breaking down each run for the past 2 weeks, but over the past 2 weeks, we did set a 5K personal best that I want to tell you about. We finally broke the 30-minute mark, and I am so excited by that. That's something I've wanted to do for a very long time, and I'm not going to lie, it was not easy. It was probably one of the hardest runs I've ever done, and by the end of it, I was literally wheezing, trying to catch my breath because we pushed it, and I'm glad that we pushed it. But I could tell that on the next run that my legs just quite weren't ready yet. But I just needed to win, and that 5K run was my win for the past 2 weeks. In 2 weeks that felt like losses, just one after another, with just the lack of miles I've been able to get in. I know this has been a short video. I just want you guys to know that I'm still here and I'm still training in some capacity. I'm giving myself this week to kind of just catch back up and to kind of rest from just the busy schedule that I've had. And I'm hoping that I'll get another at least 2 more really good solid weeks of training in before the quote-unquote taper weeks start leading up to the marathon. If you've sent me a message checking in on me, guys, I really appreciate it. I just want you guys to know that it means a lot to me. If you are enjoying this series and you haven't subscribed yet, it would mean the world if you would hit that subscribe button down below. below, as well as follow me over on Strava and Instagram. I am posting, and I do post a lot more over on Instagram, especially with each run. You know, I might miss a week here, or I might not talk about each individual run here, but I am posting content from almost every run that we go on. And then Strava has all of the run details for you guys. So I encourage you guys to check those links out down below as well. And then guys, I'm hoping that the next video will be more of a normal video. We'll have more of a normal report. Things will be good and back to go. But yeah, it's been a struggle, and I'm not going to lie. I can't lie. So, all right, guys, until the next one, peace.